Good morning to all. Next problem number 14. Calculate the earnings of the workers under Taylor's plan, Merrick's plan. Time rate rupees 3 per hour. Standard output per hour is 6 units. Differential rates are, in the case of low piece rate at 80%, normal piece below the standard. In the case of high piece rate at 120% of normal piece above the standard. In a day of 8 hours, Mr. A produced 39 units, B 45 units, C 48 units and D 50 units. This is the problem. In this problem they are given the 4 variables, that is A, B, C, D. These are produced different types of units. Let us start the solution. First one, Taylor's plan. So under the Taylor's plan, the formula is earnings equals to number of units produced divided by differential rate per unit. In the case of differential rate per unit calculation formula, differential rate per unit equals to rate per unit into percentage of efficiency. You know the percentage of efficiency. So under that, number of units produced, in this case they are it have 4 variables, that is A, B, C, D. A produces 39 units, B produces 45 units, C produces 48 units and D produces 50 units. In this case we are applying the standard output. Standard output is nothing but standard rate. So standard rate calculation formula is standard output or standard rate equals to standard rate formula equals to number of hours worked into standard rate. That means in this problem they are given the standard output per hour, that is 6 units. This is the standard output per hour, and rate hours worked is they are given in a day, they are worked 8 hours. Okay, total variables worked in a day 8 hours. So standard output equals to 6 into 8 equals to 48 is the standard rate of this problem. Okay, next calculation of the second one note, calculation of the rate per unit or normal rate. Formula is time rate per hour divided by standard output per hour. Okay, time rate per hour divided by standard rate per hour. Time rate is 3 rupees, that means normal rate, divided by standard output per hour is 6. 3 divided by 6 equal to 0.5 is the rate per unit. It is also called as a normal rate. Okay, so let us start the problem. First one, A equals to number of units produced is 39 into rate per unit is 0.5 into, in this case they are producing 39 units, that means the we are targeting the 48 units. Compared to 48 in standard unit, the number of units of A production is low, so that's why you should apply the 80% of efficiency. So 39 into 0.5 into 80 divided by 100. So on that time we will get 15.6 rupees. Okay, in the situation of B, they are produced 45 units, rate per unit is 0.5, we are already find out into. So in this situation the standard rate is 48, but compared to standard rate the production is low, so that's why you should apply the 80% of efficiency, 80 divided by 100. Okay, on that time we get 18 rupees wages of in the case of B. Okay, next C, they are produced 48 units, the standard rate also 48 units, that means this case we are applying the normal rate. Normal rate is 0.5. okay, 48 into 0.5 equals to 24 rupees. Next, in the case of D, the standard rate is 48, but they are producing 50 units more than the standard rate, so that's why you should apply the 120% of the efficiency. So 50 into 0.5 is the normal rate into 120% divided by 100. So on that time we get 30 rupees. Okay, this is the Taylor's plan. Next one plan is Merrick's plan. In this situation we are applying the percentage of efficiency. You should find out the percentage of efficiency through the actual output divided by standard output into 100. So formula is earnings equals to number of units produced into differential rate per unit. Calculation of the percentage of efficiency. First one, in the case of A, they are produced actual output 39 divided by standard output is 48. We are already find out the standard output into 100. This is the percentage of efficiency, so that's why you should apply the 100%. So 39 divided by 48 into 100 equals to 81.25%. In the case of B, actual production is 45 divided by standard output is 48 into 100, 93.75%. And in the case of C, actual production is 48, standard production also 48 into 100 equals to 100% of efficiency. And then in the case of D, Actual production is 50 divided by standard production is 48 into 100. So on that time we get 104.16%. This should be applied to Merrick's plan, and that means normal rate plans. Okay. So calculation of earnings through the Merrick's plan, number of units produced into normal rate. So number of units produced in the case of 39 into 0.5, because in this plan we are find out in the percentage of efficiency. Percentage of efficiency is less than the 83%. That means see the note, up to 83% normal piece rate is normal piece rate. 100% of normal piece rate is above the 83%. That means up to 83% normal piece rate is 100%. Above the 83% to 100%, on that time you should apply the 110% of normal piece rate. Above the 100% of efficiency, on that time you should apply the 120% of normal piece rate. In this case, it is very helpful to calculate the Merrick's plan. So under that, A equals to 39 units, number of units produced 39. So percentage of efficiency is 81.25%. That means less than 83%. So you should apply the only normal rate. So 39 into 0.5 is the normal rate. On that time we will get 19.5. Next, in the case of B, they are produced 45 units into, in the case of B, they are the percentage of efficiency B is 93.75%. That means more than 83%, less than 100% of efficiency. So that's why you should apply the 110% of normal rate. That means 45 units is the number of units produced into normal rate is 0.5 into add 110% of the normal rate. 110% is nothing but 110 divided by 100. So on that time we get 24.75. Next one, in the case of C, number of units produced is 48. Normal rate is 0.5. Percentage of efficiency is 100%. That means, see the note, above the 100% of efficiency, you should apply the 120% of normal rate. 120% of normal rate nothing but 48 is number of units produced into 0.5 is the normal rate into 120%. That means 100% or less than 100%, you should apply the 110%. More than 100%, on that time you should apply the 120%. Okay. So in this problem, 48 into 0.5 into 110 divided by 100 equals to 26.4 rupees of the earnings. Last one case is D. They are produced 50 units. Normal rate is 0.5. The percentage of efficiency more than 100%. So you should apply the 120%. 120 divided by 100 equals to 30 rupees is the earnings of Merrick's differential plan in the case of D variable. Okay. Next one problem. 15th one. We are already solved the same problems. So, a worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on daily wages and 6 hours on a scheme of payment by the results under that piece rate system. Okay, his day rate is 75 paise, that means 0.75 paise per hour. The material cost of the product is 4 and the overheads are recovered at 150% of total wages. Calculate the factory cost of the job under piece rate system, Rohan system and Alsay system. In this problem, we are find out in the factory cost, piece rate system and incentive plans. Incentive plans nothing but Alsay plan and Rohan plan. Okay, they are given the information about the rate per hour 0.75 paise. Total hours, that means time taken is or hours worked into 6. Next, standard time or time allowed is 9 hours. Calculation of the earnings through the piece rate system. First one, formula is earnings equals to hours worked into rate per hour. Hours worked is 6 because they are given the information about the piece rate system, 6 hours into rate per hour is 0.75. 6 into 0.75 equals to 4.5 rupees is the earnings of piece rate system. Next one, Rohan system. Rohan system formula is earnings equals to hours worked into rate per hour plus time saved divided by time allowed into hours worked into rate per hour. Hours worked, they are given the information about the problem 6. Rate per hour is 0.75 plus time saved. Actually, time allowed is 9 hours, but time taken is 6 hours. 9 minus 6 equals to 3 is the time saved. So, 3 divided by time allowed is 9 into 6 is the hours worked into 0.75. Okay, 6 into 0.75 equals to 4.5 plus next 3 divided by 9 into 6 into 0.75 equals to 1.5. 4.5 plus 1.5 equals to rupees 6. Next, as a system, earnings equals to hours worked into rate per hour plus 1 divided by 2 into time saved into rate per hour. Okay, so in this problem, hours worked is 6, the rate per hour is 0.75 plus 1 divided by 2 into time saved, we are already find out 3 into rate per hour is 0.75. 6 into 0.75 equals to 4.5 plus 1 divided by 2 into 3 into 0.75 equals to 1.125. 4.5 plus 1.125 equals to 5 rupees 625 paise. Okay, next one calculation, factory cost calculation. Calculation of the factory cost under the piece rate system, Rohan system and Alsay system. We know the format. Particulars material consumed, that means direct material, direct labor, direct cost equals to prime cost, and then add to prime cost indirect cost, and that time we get the factory cost. Okay, so material consumed, they are given the information about the material consumed 4 rupees. Okay, so material consumed in the piece rate system also 4, Rohan system also 4, Alsay system also 4. Next, wages, we are already find out 4.5 in the piece rate system, and then Rohan system is 6, Alsay system also 5.625. Okay, add the material consumed plus wages, on that time we get the prime cost. 4 plus 4.5 equals to 8.5 in the price piece rate system. Rohan system 4 plus 6 equals to 10. Next, Alsay system 4 plus 5.625 equals to 9.63. Okay, so and then factory overheads, add factory overheads to prime cost. Factory overheads, they are given the information about the factory overhead. Overheads are recovered at 150% of the total wages. That means total wages of piece rate system is 4.5. 4.5 into 150%, on that time we get 6.75. So prime cost is 8.5 plus 6.75 is the 150% of wages. So on that time factory cost of piece rate system 15.25. Next, prime cost in the Rohan system 10 plus wages of Rohan system is 6 into 150% is increased. So on that time we get 9. 10 plus 9 equals to 19 in the case of Rohan system factory cost. Last one, Alsay system. In the case of Alsay system, 5.625 is the wages into 150%. On that time 8.44 is the factory cost of Alsay system. 9.63 is the prime cost plus 8.44 is the factory overhead. Add madadre 18.07 is the answer.